Well, in 1979, the San Remo rally was held in particularly hot, sunny weather. And of course, this was what you'd call a tarmac rally. It was on roads through Tuscany and around northern Italy, and was a high-speed dash through the mountains and the valleys and the villages. Roads would be closed off for the event. But it was definitely a tarmac event, and the Lancia Stratos were strong, the Ford Escorts were strong, and the Audis were coming in now. So it was a tough rally. Rallying gradually built itself up through the 70s, and towards the end of the 70s, rallying became very, very big business.
Rallying today is perhaps the most popular form of motorsport. The cars appear basically like the ones we drive every day, so that anyone can associate with the top stars in the sport. The World Rally Championships, one for cars and one for drivers, are fought out in a series of events all over the world. Conditions are as different as they can be. From the snow and ice of winter to the African bush. On mountain passes and forest tracks. A car and driver that can come out on top have truly proved themselves in this toughest form of automobile competition. This is the story of two European rounds of the World Rally Championship. The Lombard RAC Rally held in Britain in November, and the San Remo a month earlier on the Italian Riviera. The San Remo started life in 1928 and over the years has become Italy's premier rally. Representing the host country, Fiat are here in force. First away is Marco Allen, who with Walter Roll and Attilio Bettiger are in 131s. Vanni Fusaro completes the team in a Ritmo. Strongly fancied is Italian privateer Antonio Fassina in the Stratos, who drives as Tony. The two triumphs are driven by Simo Lampinen and Per Eklund. Timo Salonen is on his own for Datsun. Jean-Louis Dumont from Belgium in the Chevette. The Ford Works team are not at San Remo, but Ford Italia keep the flag flying with a Group 1 escort driven by Angelo Prezotto. It's early on Monday morning as the cars head for the mountains behind San Remo and the asphalt stages which have traditionally been the scene of the rally. The Vignay stage is typical. Marco Allen in the 131 Abarth already having problems, and both Roll and Bettiger beat him on this stage. No problems for Tony and the fabulous Stratos. Simo Lampinen in the TR7 V8. Tony Pond in the Talbot Sunbeam. Tabaton was fastest on the first stage, but on the next stage he ran out of road and wrecked the Stratos. Fusaro in the Ritmo driving with 32 stitches in his head, the result of a recce collision with Salonen's Datsun. Prezotto. Cars start the special stages at 1-minute intervals, so when two cars arrive together, one of them's had problems, or the other guy is very quick indeed. In addition to the international competitors, a club event for Autobianchis is held over the first few stages of the rally. What they lack in power, they make up in enthusiasm. Now to Plodio, last test before the 4-hour drive east across Italy to the next group of stages. Rally or no rally, an Italian citizen exercises his rights, but he'd better get a move on. The Stratos of Brion. An added incentive to win the Autobianchi class is an entry in the RAC rally. Angelo Prezzotto and Max Sciadoni have got their surprisingly fast Group 1 escort up among the leaders at La Selva. Pond puts a little life into his Sunbeam. Eklund has the TR flying and is third fastest on this stage. Boogli in one of the many private Opels. Alain is still first on the road at Cassano. But Tony is leading overall. Walter Roll, fastest here, tries desperately to close the gap.
Who's up next? Give me that pink slip!
You have lost your vehicle.
One last final race.
This is the first time this has ever happened on Pigs. Let's race.
Let's do it!
Pigs. Season 2 premieres this February only on Speed.
Oh, you look so fluffy. He's as cute as you want to be.
Is that your Silverado? 345 horsepower. The new Vortec Max V8 out-tows all the other guys?
Good boy. Good man.
Get a Silverado extended cab 4-wheel drive with the available Vortec Max Performance Package for a red tag price starting under $28,500 after cash back. See your local Chevy dealer.
Some things men don't want to talk about.
Like prostate problems. But I learned 1 in 3 men will have them. So I switched to one-a-day men's.
A complete multivitamin plus lycopene, which Harvard studies suggest may help prostate health.
Some things are healthy to talk about.
One-a-day men's.
Reach a new level of performance and boost your shave with Mach 3 Comfort Gel. Designed to partner with all Mach 3 razors to make Gillette's best shave even better. Mach 3 Comfort Gel. The best a man can get.
You're pretty. Waiting long?
Yeah, and I'm late.
No car, huh?
Bad credit.
I got a car. Hey, I can't get financing. Sure you can. It's easy. Just call 1-800-BAR-NONE. If you need car financing, even if you have bad credit, 1-800-BAR-NONE could get you approved in minutes. 1-800-BAR-NONE? You can? I am? Really? Scintillating. Need a car? Call 1-800-BAR-NONE. Everyone deserves a second chance, bar none. Call now.
What are you setting your sights on? And when you see it, will you be ready? Just pick up the phone, dial 1-800-645-ARMY, and you'll get this free DVD. You'll learn about the hundreds of opportunities the Army can offer you. Skills, education, healthcare. Call 1-800-645-ARMY, and you'll also get this free boonie hat. Whatever you're looking for, the Army can help you find it.
The rolling hills of Tuscany. Tony and the Stratos kick up the dust. Prezzotto in the escort, still going strong. From here, the rally winds its way to an overnight halt at the tiny mountaintop republic of San Marino, the smallest in the world. Val d'Ativa, the first stage on Wednesday's loop around San Marino. Walter Roll in the leading Fiat. Tony. Eklund gets it nicely sideways. Dumont, a little closer to the bank. And Nico opens an account with it. Everyone agreed that the gravel stages on the San Marino loop were the best on the rally. Newcomer to the international scene, Bettiger, is ahead of his more famous teammate, Marco Allen. Risotto, neat and tidy. Eklund, with enormous power under his right foot, controls it well. The spectators are well down on previous years, as the rally passes farms and through sleepy villages. Thursday morning, Tony back on tarmac again at Screvion in the hills behind San Remo. Bettiger lying third. Still surprising everyone with this performance, Risotto's fourth. Of the 67 starters, only 30 are still running. Higher up the mountains, mist makes driving conditions even more difficult. But after this, drivers have a welcome rest before the final night stages of the rally. San Remo and the ramp stands deserted. But with the dawn comes the spectators, ready to welcome the hero's return. A really popular victory for many reasons. Primarily, an Italians won the San Remo rally. Then the Italians loved the sight and sound of the Stratos. And of course, Tony and Manini are privateers, entered by the Piave Jolly Club. And they've taken on and beaten the mighty works effort of Fiat. Some of the biggest cheers of the day were saved for Presotto and Schidoni, who walked away with Group 1. Even more important, their win has given Ford 12 points and virtually clinched the World Manufacturers' Championship.
Tonight, here's the deal. One novice bike builder.
I know I can build a bike.
In the ultimate challenge.
You do a great job, it's your bike.
Build a custom iron horse.
You don't finish the bike, you're done.
From the ground up.
Nice start.
The catch, he's got 30 days.
Hopefully he's got what it takes.
Build or bust.
I shouldn't have to explain this.
If he wants to ride the best.
Looks to me like he's never seen a bike in his life.
He has to build like the best.
How badass is that?
Build or bust. Tonight, 10 Eastern on Speed.
With an NFL quarterback, or find out what it would be like to handle these NFL receivers one-on-one.
This is all you gotta do.
Well, now you can get as close to the action as you want when you put Ben Roethlisberger, Chad Johnson, and Torrey Holt into your room with Fathead.
Hey, did you call me a fathead?
Fathead is big and bold, just like you.
Right here.
Fathead can take a hit, too. Printed on strong, durable vinyl, you can move Fathead over and over without damaging walls.
How many walls you got? 2, 3, 4, 5? Put one on every wall.
Too big and real to be available in stores. Fathead wall graphics are classic collectibles made for true fans only.
It's so real, you're gonna think I moved into your room.
Officially licensed by the National Football League and Players, Inc. Visit fathead.com for your officially licensed NFL Fathead teams and players, like Brett Favre, Michael Vick, Brian Urlacher, and many more. Visit fathead.com and let Fathead take over your room.
Baby, it's time for action.
Fathead.
The RAC rally, which took place just a couple of months later, completely different kettle of fish. It was all what they call special stages through the forest. It was all state land and through the forests of Scotland and Wales particularly, and they'd drive to and from the different stages on the road, and there'd be a time section, but obviously the time would have to be consistent somewhat with the speed limit. And then they'd have breaks and they'd repair stuff, and then they'd go off on these special stages. And it was one of the first great special stage rallies, actually, the RAC rally, all loose ground, obviously just dirt, and all these tracks, forest tracks, which the Forestry Commission used to keep the forest clean and clear, and they would use those for the rally.
And now for something completely different, the Lombard RAC Rally. This rally attracts the best entry in the world, especially the Scandinavians. Hannu Mikkola, Markku Alén, Björn Valdegaard, Ari Vatanen, Per Eklund, Pentti Arikala. Huge crowds cram every vantage point on the ancient rose at Chester. The rest of the 180 starters set off on the first day's round of the stately homes and parks. A showpiece to give the general public a glimpse of rallying. Sutton Park. Markku Alén has persuaded Lancia, who've retired the Stratos more times than Frank Sinatra, to bring one out to try to win the RAC. Valdegaard leading the World Championship. Ari Vatanen in another of the 7 works escorts. Pentti Arikala in the DTV Chevette, leading the Sedan British Championship. Russell Brooks, no mistakes on his sponsor stage. Splashing through, American champion John Buffum. But Terry Cabey is obviously worried about the waterproofing. The special stage at Donington Park included both the race circuit and the infield. Alén really makes the Stratos fly, and now leads the rally by 21 seconds. The Yorkshire forests, and as everyone says, this is where the rally really starts. The spectators are here in their thousands. At Dalby, the drivers face an artillery barrage of flash guns. At Scotch Corner, parking was limited, but Russian ingenuity triumphed and delicate adjustments were made. Dawn finds the competitors on the last of the Kielder stages. Through the night, the escorts have proved, once again, their mastery of the forests. Mikkola now has a 3.5-minute lead over teammate Vatanen, with Russell Brooks third. The snow and ice of the 6 Kielder forest stages took a heavy toll, with over 20 retirements. Shinya Yomochi uses the back end of his Mazda as a snowplow. Over the border to Scotland, Ari Vatanen, Pentti Arikala, Per Eklund,
Monday night, NASCAR TV is on speed. One tough series.
Oh, and he hit very hard.
Deserves one rockin' party.
There is no better product in racing than the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
The NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series Banquet, Monday night, 10 Eastern, only on Speed.
This Christmas, there's only one gift guaranteed to get women to take their clothes off. A pajamagram. Spoil your wife or girlfriend and give her what she really wants. We've got all the top brands of pajamas and lingerie. Over 100 styles, from comfy to sexy. A pajamagram is the perfect Christmas gift. She'll think of you every time she puts them on. Every pajamagram is delivered in a hat box she'll love, along with a lavender sachet, a gift card, and a Do Not Disturb sign, all free. We have great bath and body gifts too, all that spa stuff women just love. Call or shop online at pajamagrams.com. It only takes minutes, but she'll think you spent all month planning it. Overnight delivery is guaranteed, so call now or shop online at pajamagrams.com. It's a gift you'll both love.
The weather improves as the rally moves down to the Lake District. Gernta Edie was fancied in some quarters to take the ladies' prize, but was no match for Finland's Marka-Liisa Kopi, who finished a fine 34th overall. Mikkola gives a perfect demonstration of his own smooth style of driving. Russell Brooks having a good rally. Marco Alen, happier with the Stratos on the smoother Lake District stages. Simo Lampinen in the second of the triumphs. Greg Carr. Jimmy Ray in the Audi. Into Wales and Diffnant. Mikkola's lead is now 5 minutes. Still battling, Tony Pond fourth, a lone sunbeam among the escorts. Malcolm Wilson, who's been off, has Salonen right up his... very close behind. Allen. Agricola. Tapio Reno and Henry Liddon in the surviving Toyota. At Kerry, the huge gallery of spectators, not to say cameramen, were relieved when the swirling mist lifted just minutes before the arrival of the competitors. Roger Clark in 7th position. Ari Vatanen still second. Valdegaard down to an uncharacteristic 9th position. Marco Alen nearly puts the Stratos over the edge. Eklund tries even harder. Dawn of the final day at Diffie. Valdegaard about to be caught by Allen. Salonen now up to 4th after making fastest time on 3 stages during the night. Greg Carr, whose long journey really has been worthwhile. Per Eklund with bent door. Ari Vatanen has picked up a 10-minute penalty for being early at McCuntliff and is really flying. Marco Alen was fastest on Penmacno North. Graham Elsmore in the 3rd remaining triumph.
You've seen the auction. Now, see it from the inside.
People really have no idea.
Go behind the scenes of the world's greatest classic car auction. Barrett Jackson.
Let's head to the block.
Don't bid against him.
The chaos.
Hale, I'm trying to get my other car before it gets here.
The bidding wars. And the timeless dream cars they all come for.
I'm buying your car.
Barrett Jackson, Life on the Block. Monday night, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, on Speed.
Hey, check this out.
Wow.
That's a great design.
That is nice.
How about this one?
Ooh, I like that.
This is our latest. Cuts right through the air.
I'll take it.
Introducing the Mazda Speed 6. 274 horsepower, all-wheel drive. Some people just take performance a little more seriously than others. The Mazda Speed 6, part of the exciting Mazda 6 lineup.
Before my wipers streak or my belt start to squeak, I know I'm gonna catch it on time.
AutoZone has the people, parts, and advice it takes to stop trouble before it starts.
Nobody knows your car like you do. Nobody knows what it needs like we do. AutoZone.
This is titanium, and only Remington can deliver it in their revolutionary titanium shaving system, designed for a shave that's incredibly close and comfortable. Remington Titanium. It could just make all other shavers obsolete.
Finding the right movie to rent hasn't always been easy. With Netflix, you can get the details on all 50,000 titles, from classics to new releases, and even search for children's movies based on age. That way, there's a movie waiting for you at home. Hello?
A princess movie! It's perfect!
There's a movie waiting for you at home. Netflix. All the DVDs you want, starting at only $9.99 a month, no late fees.
Still leading, in a class of his own, Hannu Mikkola. Vatanen is fastest in all 3 Klokkainord stages, but it's not enough. Hannu Mikkola arrives at the end of the final stage to notch up his 2nd consecutive RAC rally win.
Have you enjoyed the rally?
Yes, it was a good rally for me.
You won by a big margin. Did you expect the opposition to be tougher?
You know, it's so long rally, you never know when it expands very much or not, you know. So I'm happy.
What are you looking forward to most now? What are you looking forward to most now?
Go to bed, you know, and have some sleep, yes.
Before that, it's back to Chester to a hero's welcome. Hannu Mikkola and Arnie Hertz deserve the applause. They've beaten the world's best drivers in one of the world's toughest rallies.
Well, the Lancia Stratos Coupe won the Rally Championship, which was the forerunner of the World Rally Championship in 1974, 5 and 6, and was a great rally car, and obviously got a lot of publicity, especially in Italy. But even so, that could be one of those areas where winning on Sunday doesn't translate into selling on Monday, because Lancia, in the end, really didn't make it and has now been absorbed by Fiat. They still make Lancias, but it's all owned by Fiat, and it's a much more high-end car, more expensive car, and they're lovely cars, but they're not involved in rallying or racing anymore.